He hates that meme.
In current year?
In 2017.
In current year?
Yeah, in current year. Yeah, he does not like that meme.
Okay.
I get to get Ben back on one because he started Mr. P. So
Literally.
Mr. P has evolved. Pretty much nobody even knows MRP.
Just misuse literally in front of him a few times.
Yeah, grammar triggers him too. But grammar also triggers me, so I can't do that.
Literally awful.
Literally.
Hmm?
LGD's turn to ban.
Where did this come from? Okay.
Is it though?
And also, like, you know, Andrew
Why?
Andrew and I went to the supermarket, not Andrew and me.
Well, it depends though. Some people use I where they should use me.
Also correct.
Like,
Mr. Rice does not like
like join.
No,
so for example, if I was gonna say join Gareth and blank on stream, what would I say?
Me.
Yes.
It's because it's joined.
Right.
If you remove the third,
Exactly.
if you remove the third noun,
Some people
or
say
the
join
third,
Gareth and I on stream,
which is really bad.
which is stupid.
I mean, rule of thumb is you remove the
Exactly.
the additional noun and you see if it works in that sentence structure.
Correct.
Turn to pick.
Look at this guy.
Oh yeah.
You know, this is we are.
You guys don't get taught the
we
Oxford
are
comma.
educated under the Queen.
No, but you, well, the Americans don't get taught the Oxford comma, do you?
The what?
The Oxford comma.
10 seconds
What's the Oxford
remaining.
comma?
When you add a comma with an and. So, like,
Oh, I
5
don't know about this
seconds
either.
remaining.
okay.
I don't know.
It's
about
very
this either.
important if you...
I don't think it's a North American thing.
No, you guys
So
got
So if
rid
you're
of it.
listing three things, we only use one comma.
Yeah.
What?
Right, casting on this panel is MRP,
Yeah,
comma,
of course.
Zyori, space, and space Garrett.
They use multiple.
This dipshit's talking about using two commas.
Yeah.
Yo, get
it's-
us on the small one, man. Come on, let's get in there, man.
But it's important, you know? Sometimes it's very...
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
No, but if you have a name as your first noun and then two other nouns which are like you know, JFK and a hooker and a prostitute, you know?
LGD's turn
It's
to
Witch
pick.
Doctor, dude.
I don't
Nahaz
like
was
Witch Doctor
shitting
one
on
roll.
Witch Doctor earlier. Are you in the Nahaz camp on this?
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan of Witch Doctor.
No,
Witch Doctor kicks ass.
I'm not a fan of Witch Doctor first phase as your dedicated support.
Dude, it doesn't reveal anything. All you know is Witch
Well,
Doctor.
they have a clockwork with them,
Ah!
so more than likely this is the support duo, right? So
Yeah.
it does reveal your dedicated support.
Thank you,
5
Mr. P.
seconds remaining.
Well,
He's
no, but-
also a 5. I like him better in 4, but obviously he has very little roam potential
Reserve time.
by himself, so that makes him often rendered in the 5 position. Relegated to the 5 position.
Guys, do you
I
realize
should
how
say.
good Maledict is against Bristleback?
It's okay.
You can actually kill him.
Yeah.
But Death Ward is not that great versus
Why is this limited edition?
because there's a lot of little instances of damage, right?
It's
As
true.
opposed
Radiant
to
team back.
You're right.
bigger ones.
And now they've got the Shadow Shaman.
What makes this limited edition?
See how cool the can looks?
The can is cool.
And that's it. It doesn't have a special flavor.
No.
Fucking American marketing, honestly.
10
Honestly.
seconds remaining.
People collect the cans.
It's
man.
Really?
hatred. Do people
I mean,
really?
they must,
5
right? Why the fuck do they
seconds
make
I
it?
sincerely hope not. Who would want to collect that? Oh, I had comic books with Pop.
We only made 800 million of them. Very limited edition.
Yeah, dude, it is kind of dumb. You really, it's
pretty
actually just
dumb.
comic book font, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
LGD's
man, everybody really seems
How?
to like Iron Man.
Bam!
Kabam,
Dr.
man.
Pepper.
I thought it was because Batman the
Blammo.
dude died, but they said there's no way. That would be kind of weird. Adam West dies. Yo, kablamo, Dr. Pepper. That's messed up.
10
It's really
seconds
insensitive.
I know. That's why I don't think they did that.
remaining. 5
Hashtag
seconds
pick your
remaining.
pepper.
Pick your
Hashtag pick your pepper.
pick your pecker. Pizza
All right,
pizza
the
pie
quality
picked
of this
peck of
stream in the
pickled
last few
peppers.
minutes has degraded considerably.
All right, Mr. Peak. All we missed were a razor and
Oh,
a
dear.
Sand King man.
Yeah,
Now
you
you're
eat
gonna get
your meat. Eat your
Get
meat.
in there.
Eat your meat, dude. We're not diseased. You can eat the forks. Eat the forks. Use the forks to eat as well.
Listen here, Dirk.
Yeah.
I'd rather be a
5
savage.
seconds.
I
Do
think
you
Witch Doctor-
want to whisper into my...
No, I don't. I think Witch Doctor is also good in case they want to pick Wisp.
Reserve time.
Because it goes well with the Bristleback, you nutter.
No one picks Wisp.
You don't pick Wisp with a Shadow Shaman, I think.
Why?
Because your lanes are so predictable.
Wow.
You can't solo support your safe lane with a
Radiant
Shadow
team.
Shaman.
Yeah, you just get
That's true.
abused. Like they
True.
could do like Witch Doctor Chen. We're seeing a fair amount of Chen against Shadow Shaman and
Chen.
weak lane supports. There's a couple
Oh.
of games that I don't think EHOME.KEEN have been doing.
So why
it.
do LGD favorite so high in the draft?
In Shadow Shaman?
Shadow Shaman.
All Chinese teams have been loving it. Sand King Shadow Shaman were first phase picked pretty much every game
Okay.
until Sand King
Sand King makes more sense.
started getting first phase banned a lot on day 2 of the group stage. But Shadow Shaman,
But LGD picked the
LGD's
Shadow Shaman
turn
over
to
the
pick.
Sand King scenario.
yeah, it just gives you steady push.
Look, Gareth, they picked Weaver.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I'm blind. Thank you for pointing that out.
I think it's quite good here. Earth Spirit,
That's
though.
really
Radiant
good.
team.
Quite good.
That's
Good
so-
against Witch Doctor as well.
And Clock. Although I like Radiant Earth Spirit much better than Dire.
But Shadow Shaman allows you to push without committing, and you can cycle
10
ultis
seconds
a lot more
remaining.
effectively.
You mean feed wards?
In the last game, he fed wards.
Oh, Mr.
5
P.
seconds.
Hold on.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on.
You're
Reserve time.
Earthshaker.
LGD's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Do I really have to?
Reserve time.
Wob, right?
has the Moonduck icon.
Look how happy that hippo is. He's excited because Earthshaker was picked.
Yeah.
It's a great support.
It's not a support.
Where's the segue between
It's a great offlaner.
the hippo to Earthshaker? Come on.
They're
wait.
both animals, Gareth. Hello. Now the Earthshaker will have to go up against the
Excuse me,
Silence.
Earthshaker is a humanoid. Let's be real here.
Well, that's a humanoid hippo. He doesn't have any toes. He's just got stubs.
He's got his back is almost crooked enough for him to be a hippo though.
That's true.
Earthshaker's got that.
Okay, he's got the hunch.
Yeah.
10
So
seconds.
Silencer, they've got a lot of control now. Some goo from the
That's a core
bristleback.
silencer. That's a
It's-
midline silencer.
It's gotta be. So is it mid? Is it safe lane?
Often midline. I feel.
Reserve time.
I think Weaver.
Wow. Mid silencer is pretty cool. Man, I wish Nahaz was watching this because he was pooping on core silencer earlier. We're gonna see it here.
He was cuckamerding, huh?
Or is it gonna get pooped on? I'm not sure actually.
Pretty good against Weaver.
You don't know who you're
It's true,
against.
very good against Weaver.
You don't know
Well-
who you're against mid, but
So safe
Si-
lane Weaver, off lane Shaker. They're gonna look to match up the mid here.
yeah. Silencer is also very good in 2v2 situations because you can get, Arcane Curse onto multiple people.
Remember when Silencer was good against Viper? Remember when that was like the...
thing,
LGD's
the counter.
turn
Just
to
because of
pick.
glaives,
Yeah.
max glaives.
That's
No,
fair.
also because the way Curse used to work, right?
Well, until you cast
whenever
a spell?
You
Yes,
cast,
you had to cast to purge it,
Yes,
and Viper has no
yes.
spells to cast.
Yeah.
So it just lasted forever.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I forgot completely about that.
Yeah.
LGD's turn to
DK.
pick.
You guys
smart
made
man.
me think I was a retard for a second. I
No,
was, wait,
you
am
were
I
right.
remembering this correctly?
You were right. I just could not remember.
Yeah.
What
We
the
did on
mechanic
purpose.
was.
You know?
I really was like.
But yeah,
thinking,
you
oh,
had to
sounds
cast a
completely
spell
different.
in order to purge it.
Okay, final pick. LGD-Gaming. They need a safe lane carry.
5 seconds.
Who's it gonna be?
remaining.
I think it's gonna be Sven.
Why? Against Clockwork and
Reserve
Weaver?
time.
Because I don't know. I think he's bad, and I think a lot of teams think he's good. So they're gonna pick.
I mean, he works nicely
Can-
with Bristle.
Can you get away with Lifestealer here?
I think,
They could.
I think so. But,
Yep.
But
First
Weaver's
Spirit,
good
Bristle.
against Lifestealer. Weaver's very
Jugger
good.
is also. Yeah, Jugger is better. Oh,
Wow. Complete curveball. So
Root is nice to have, I guess. Yeah.
So what does this mean? Safe lane Ember? Is it safe lane Silencer and off lane Bristle?
I guess it depends on this 5th pick.
I think it's off lane Bristleback. Maybe they aggro try or something.
Yeah, no, the Bristleback is off lane.
10 seconds
The Silencer and
remaining.
Ember can swap, I think, depending on this last pick.
Okay.
5 seconds
Ember's,
remaining.
you know, clock is pretty good against him.
Is
if
there
they
any
roam him
hero
up there
that is
early.
good against both
Reserve
Ember
time.
and Silencer here that they like to play in the mid?
I mean, a lot of heroes have a good matchup against Silencer.
Yeah,
So
but like you take Ursa, Silencer.
So they have a
pretty
clock.
good
You have
there.
nothing-
Lena.
you have
but it's
nothing
just
to hit
kinda
buildings.
squishy, Yeah.
Like you have nothing at all to hit
And
buildings.
they're
Lena
relatively
can
squishy
siege.
as a lineup.
Lena is a good sieger. Big
Could-
stun, big damage.
But
to follow
the
up
problem with
Earthshaker.
Lena is keeping her alive in fights. And if you feel Earthshaker and Clock are enough to do that, then yes, you can pick a Lena.
So Earthshaker could be, you know, 1 or 2 roll if you match
It's true.
if you match the
We
Earthshaker
saw
against.
CCNC mid Earthshaker today, actually.
Yeah, we've seen a bunch of it recently. But if you match Earthshaker against Ember in a lane,
Mm-hmm.
10 seconds
That actually works
remaining.
out fine.
then Weaver Witch Doctor against the Bristle Shadow Shaman is decent
5
for you.
seconds
Because you can
remaining.
sustain, you'll buy Magic Stick, you can just keep harassing him back.
Mm.
Clockwork Roams is 4. And then they go with
It's
the Viper, and
actually
they go with the
Viper.
Viper for the mid.
I knew it.
Wow, dude, you really did channel that.
I knew it.
I kind of want to see EHOME.KEEN win this with a Viper. This is going to be
So
sick.
we're
So
gonna see
Ame takes
Viper-
the Ember.
We're gonna see. It has to be Ember Spirit.
Support-
safe lane, right?
Support
Like, has to-
Earthshaker.
Support Earthshaker.
No, is it? Oh, dark Clockwork. Yeah.
Okay.
You okay there, buddy?
No.
No.
Help me. I'm trying to get comfortable and it's hard.
Yeah.
No, I said pad.
I'm back scratcher.
Thank you.
Butt scratcher. Is it butt scratcher?
Butt scratcher.
Butt scratcher. Oh, butt scratcher. Butt scratcher.
Butt scratcher.
How dare you
What?
make fun of me?
What's wrong? Is Zayori drunk?
No.
Some guy ratted. He's like, they were drinking Molson earlier.
Yes, earlier.
Damn it, honey scope.
Don't let them fool you there. They were drinking a couple of Molsons, these rascals.
That was only Trent, the drunk Canadian.
Trent.
Token drunk Canadian.
I
I'm the
saw
sober
Trent
Canadian.
drinking a few rascals. I mean Molsons.
Rascal. What is
Rascal.
a rascal?
He's drinking a
Dra-
couple of
It's
rascals.
Rascal's new brew, the Rascals. Oh, look at that, eh?
Rascal's first brew. This is the wheat rascal.
Player death about 10 minutes, boys. 6 or 10? No.
6 to 10,
No.
0 to 5.
By 10 minutes
Yeah.
with a Viper,
Yeah.
with an Earth Spirit? You think 0 to 5?
Viper's gonna farm.
How much
Highest
is it?
net
10
worth
minutes.
at the end of the game.
Alright, you've convinced me. You
Highest
did this
net
to me
worth at the
last
end of the
game. You did this to me last. You think there's gonna be a kill a minute? No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Player with highest net worth
No,
at the
the
end of
Earth
the game.
Spirit is dire. It's fine. It's
Viper.
fine.
No.
Yeah, definitely not.
Weaver. Weaver.
Bristle Black?
Weaver. Weaver.
Do
I
you
think
LGD's
EHOME.KEEN's
gonna win though?
EHOME.KEEN's gonna win.
I'm putting Bristle Black. I have
No.
I have to go with my
Okay.
gut.
Total number
Ember
of wood
Spirit might have
daggers
more farm
purchased
than
by
the
20
Bristle,
minutes.
honestly.
25 minutes. So we've
Not
got
many, like one. Like one.
Two.
Not, maybe not even one. Like, is it? What
No,
are the
2.
options? What are the options? Who's the second one?
Shadow Shaman? Ember can buy one potentially.
Earth.
By 20.
Spirit.
By 25
Oh,
minutes.
yeah, yeah.
I think Ember.
So 2
can-
max, right?
2.
Yeah.
By 25.
Wow.
It's definitely 0 to 2.
Guys, it's paused. So we have extra time to think about it. Are you sure?
Who gets the longest kill streak?
That's a dumb one.
Can I vape on stream or do I have to step
Oversee.
off?
Weaver. It's up to you, man.
Weaver?
Do you want to look like a vapor on stream?
I don't think Weaver gets the longest kill streak. I don't know who does.
Is it old
Viper's
11?
gonna go like 9 and
I was
0.
gonna say it's
Could
gotta
be
be
Viper.
Viper.
Viper's gonna go 9-0-1 by 15 minutes. Yeah.
Viper.
He's big.
Are we doing this, man?
Gareth, do you want to do the Dr. Pepper challenge?
What's the Dr. Pepper challenge?
You have to butt chug the entire Dr. Pepper.
Do these not?
When you
these don't
say
even
butt
give me
chug, what do you
points anyway,
actually
right?
mean?
These
Huh?
don't even give me points. Why am I?
No,
gonna
it's
do
worthless.
this
No,
shit?
don't you actually get something though if
You
you
get
get 25, or is that
fuck all.
only
That's
during
group
TI?
stage.
When you
Yeah.
say butt chug, what do you actually mean? Can you take me through
Put
the steps?
alcohol
of
Think
in
a
this?
your
bunch
butt.
of college students got in trouble for. You know, like a beer bong.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it
please,
is
fine.
what I'm thinking of then. When you
Oh,
stick
yeah.
a funnel and the pipe
No,
up your
a
fucking
bunch of
backside,
people
your
got
back
real,
passage gets
They
reamed.
got
yeah?
Can we
expelled
stop?
from college for hazing because they asked some like sorority, not sorority.
I mean, that's just
fraternity
awful.
guys. It's an American classic. So here we go. Bottom lane, what do we got here? It's Weaver.
Bachug? Bachug.
It's Weaver pushing back the Earth Spirit.
We don't do that in Canada, just for the record.
Yeah. Or in Germany, apparently. Really? I don't think they do it anywhere but the
Midwest.
of America. When there's nothing else
Pour
to
some
do.
beer in your butt, bud. You want to be a man?
What do you have there? Fields of corn and butt
Yeah,
chugging.
dude, it's terrible. It's not a good. Kansas is like when you drive from the East Coast to Colorado, you go through Kansas and it takes like 10 hours, and there's nothing but corn and oil fields, and then you just see these houses like once every mile and a half. Think, why would you want to live
just
here?
Guys sitting on the roof just butt chugging.
I need to see last hits, dude.
All right, yeah, turn it up. W.
Look at that one deny on the clockwork is such relevant information. We need to know this.
What did he deny his cogs?
Yeah.
All right. I'm actually excited to see Viper, though. I want to watch this mid lane more than the others. Viper versus
You're
Silencer.
excited about Viper.
Viper versus Silencer, dude. This is like not a matchup you get to see that often these days. This is pretty cool. This speaks to the variety
Cast
in our
right
meta.
between the range creep and the
Jesus.
Fisher.
Old 11's in trouble, boys. He's going to die. This could be first blood, Gareth, and it is. It's the Weaver that gets the first blood. No? Okay. I thought you would be excited.
Hey, dude, do you want to just leave Zyra here to solo cast?
I need
Is
you
there
to
more
help me
meat
analyze
upstairs?
what's happening. There is more meat in the fridge. Zucchini and ground beef with cinnamon.
What a combination.
There we
Dark does
go.
not have a battery assault yet. He could be in a bit of trouble.
But he's
Has
got
a
power
couple
cogs.
tangos. He's going to bowl that tree over.
Use the power cogs.
No.
He was
Hold
out
the
of mana.
mana.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was
Wait for it.
All right, how's this going down? 5 to 4
is
for
not
maybe,
really dominating it.
and maybe is showing the power of a Xylancer.
You call him by his proper name?
Somnus.
Somnus. Somnus.
Yeah, it's really weird with the new Silencer now. Like, placing Arcane Curse onto creeps, you can actually push the wave so much better than Viper, and Viper wants to play on your ramp. Viper wants the creep wave to be in the river, you know, naturally balanced, and you play on the enemy ramp so you can keep your opponent away from XP range. But with Silencer pushing the wave to here, it actually favors him to be on the like this side of the river. So he can still get CS, still harass, still force Viper back.
Yeah, dude, Glaives of Wisdom. Not
They're
only
pure damage.
Are they smart, but they also do a lot of damage. Turns out Silencer is one of the better heroes to trade with Viper. He's only got 1 point in the corrosive skin.
1/1/1
And
build.
Somnus.
Do you not say smart for when something hurts here?
Is it smart?
Like if you fall over and you graze your knee and you say that smarts, it means
Oh.
that hurts.
No.
Okay.
Fucked up.
I don't
Just an
know
English thing
what
then.
the hell that? Why would you say that? Why do you say it hurts?
Because we're weird, okay?
Yeah,
I mean, what do you want me to
now
tell
I
you?
feel bad about
What
it.
do you want me to tell
He
you?
just flopped over and took it straight
So
away.
if something feels good, do you say that's stupid?
That stupids? That dumbs? I don't know.
God.
Oh, smart. Oh,
I think you've taken this logic train a little bit. You've applied logic to this when there just isn't any.
Me leg.
My leg really smarts today.
We've got candy called Smarties.
And so do we. But you've only recently got Maltesers here, haven't you?
No, we've had Maltesers for a while.
In Canada, yes,
Canada,
but not
maybe.
in the USA.
Really?
Yeah, USA has been like, what, a month ago they got Maltesers.
They're pretty bomb.
They are very good.
Also, Conor McGregor called Floyd Mayweather a Malteser with eyeballs.
Who did what?
Is that offensive?
Yes.
Who
very.
called what with who? What?
Conor McGregor
Yeah.
called Floyd Mayweather a Malteser with eyeballs.
That's pretty
Like,
messed up,
Right?
dude.
Wow.
When he said that, I was like,
Say
okay.
that about people.
That's very naughty. What's the back gonna die?
They're gonna get a
Maladip,
kill
you
on him.
called it. Oh my goodness.
I told
We've
you,
had
boys.
stick charges.
That hurts, man.
It was off cooldown
It's not
as
even
well.
oh, was it?
He had 10 stick charges to use.
You really didn't think he was going to die there.
They still get the bristle, but losing Weaver there is...
Oh, they blocked the roll away from Victoria. Beautifully played by Wrong. And already off to a pretty good start here is EHOME. And this is going to be potentially even another death for Old 11. He's getting body blocked up. He'll get swarmed. Weaver
Oh,
is going
he
to use
dodges the-
stick
He
charges.
dodges the quill spray. Witch Doctor hides in like the one place where he doesn't die.
Roll
They
forward.
don't kill the bristle.
Victoria did have a boulder smash, but had no vision of that Witch
This is
Doctor.
still a great start for EHOME, though. They're putting a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, I hope no one else dies because my prediction.
And Viper is starting to pick up the pace here. He's
Oh,
put
I
an
picked
extra
6
point
to
in Nether
10.
Toxin. He's had to go for this
What did
kind
you
of
do?
defensive
6 to
build.
Before 10 minutes.
Yeah. So I need people to die. I lied.
You need 2 people to die at least.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Fucking prick. Oh, man. He's that guy nobody really likes, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the wanker. I love the fact that Sniper has a wanker line.
He does say,
Yeah.
stand still, you wanker. He doesn't sound English, though, right?
No, he's got a weird accent, like me.
He's just a nerd. Just a
I mean, my accent changes all the time,
innocent young boy.
depending on who I'm
Sniper.
talking to.
Are you talking to me?
Huh?
Are you talking to
You're
me?
just on your
Talking
phone.
to me.
Well, I got an email from an important person. I'm
Okay.
sorry,
Do you want to read it out to the stream?
No.
If you don't plan on sharing it, I don't think you should be reading it
Sharing
yourself.
isn't caring.
Oh, really?
That's what we say in America.
Capitalism #1.
You know, when I was in the Netherlands, I learned that old song that we say, "Do you know the Muffin Man?"
Yes.
Yeah?
They say, "Do you know the Muscle Man?" Like the little bivalves from the sea, you know?
Oh, really?
And they thought it was hysterical that America would take that nice childhood song about a hearty piece of protein and turn it into a muffin.
We like dessert.
I know, that's what I said. I was like, dude, there's nothing better than a blueberry muffin, dude. It was on Drury Lane. The Muscle Man lives on some other lane. Dutch folk.
So that was invented elsewhere.
By the Dutch, yes. They also have stroopwafel.
They do.
11 in trouble, potentially, bottom lane. Has a shrine, though. Get some value out of it with Victoria.
That's not. What are you?
All right, hit the. Can we see the net worth, please?
No, levels first.
Too early
Levels
for net
first.
worth.
I like the
Levels are
early net
important.
worth. I'm a big
It's 6
fan.
minutes in. I want to see who's level 6.
I want to see who's got the highest net worth.
Well, this Weaver is not level 6, and now
Oh,
maybe coming
shit.
through. They're going to get a pretty early kill on the Witch Doctor.
Sounds like
First will be there.
3 hits with a DD.
Yeah, I mean it's
Everyone just gets out, though.
it's stupidly strong. Only a kill on a
You-
Witch
yeah,
Doctor.
you kind of want to find the Weaver with your global there.
Yeah,
it feels,
it-
but they do have some double damage.
It's
They'll
a
put
nice
little bit of-
rotation, but they're giving Viper space mid, which at this stage of the game is great for the Viper. You know, he's a dominator, but he can also just make sure he gets every single last hit here, get those treads up.
He's
Start
second
beating.
overall in net worth, does have the most last hits in the game, and he's actually widened the gap quite considerably with after taking that stroll down to bottom.
Without catapult, they're spending a lot of time down here. They're still really hungry for that
TP
final
and
kill, but
maybe mid. He has a global here, if he so pleases to use it.
what's top lane going like? All the action's been bottom lane. It's
Clockwork's
just
doing
kind of
okay.
been Clock versus Ember top, yeah?
Ember is, of course, farming like crazy. Clock doesn't really stop him from farming.
But he should maybe get a little more out of this if it is a 1v1.
There's no quelling.
Early on, you have to assume the Shadow was there for most of it. Somnus.
What does somnus mean?
Shut the hell up.
Oh yeah?
In Chinese, yeah.
What, Mandarin?
Somnus.
Hokkien? Cantonese?
Fuck yeah.
I'm not sure which dialect. I don't know what somnus means. How the hell should I know? It's probably
I'm
some
catching
anime.
you in another one of your shit little lies.
Well, Gareth,
Shit
based on
lies.
174 pounds of lifting.
how much do you think I could squat? I bet 150.
7 potatoes.
You think I could squat 150, Sebi?
Yeah, easily.
See, he actually knows about numbers.
I see.
Smart man.
Easily.
Numbers and weights.
Squatting one.
Never resume school. Give it.
As long as you don't have back problems, anyone can squat.
I can bench
As long as
the
you're
bar.
not a small child, you're fine.
Guys, Viper has a lot more last hits than the Silencer. That rotation down bottom from Silencer was not good. They only killed the Witch Doctor, and the math, it doesn't add up. It's not good. The Radiant are fine with that. Look at Viper. This tower's taking damage. Now Yao, he's got to sit far back. He doesn't like poison.
But it's a necessary not good, right? Because Viper had hit 6, and that's kill power over Silencer. So Silencer leaves the lane not just because he wants to make an aggressive move bot, because he doesn't want to get killed mid.
Here comes the Cocoa Leche. That
Coconut
means
milk?
coconut milk.
Yeah, I know, I'm just like, okay.
It's just a creative way to say Witch Doctor Coconut. You got a problem?
No, it's gorgeous, mate, gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Here we go. Hook shot in from Dark. Very nice. Old 11 taking a lot of damage. He's got his back turned, but Maledict, it's ticking him down, and it secures the kill. What did I tell you,
What
boys?
a
6 to
play
10.
by 11, making sure the tower gets the last hit there. That's the real play.
I mean, maybe. Picking Witch Doctor, though, into the Bristle. It's working out so far.
What's the build on the Witch Doctor? Does he have a couple points in Maledict?
Uh-huh.
Here you go.
Well, would you look at that? Look at it.
Global yet to be used. 10 minutes into the game, there are 6 kills. We fucking won. Easy.
Told you.
Wow.
Told you.
I can't believe it was that close, actually. My God.
Didn't believe me.
My goodness gracious.
Absolutely, referee. Absolutely.
All right, Nixon.
You watch Futurama. That's
Yeah.
Futurama.
The wobbly jowls of Nixon.
That's only going to bounce once, but they will trap him inside the cogs. Old 11 trying to turn away, but he is going to be taken down backside or
They're
not.
making the Bristle look squishy. Forget about Silver Edge. Look at his net worth. What is this Bristle going to do? Tell me, Gareth. What is he going to do?
Farm ancient stacks that have been made for him by the Shadow Shaman.
Okay, well, that is a step in the right direction.
I hope there are some.
I keep looking at EHOME players and thinking their name is
Have they stacked the
It's a double stack?
3, right?
Or triple?
There's three.
Triple,
There's 3 camps there. What about the other? There's no stack there. Why is there a creep? Why are there creeps here?
Well, they wanted to defend
Where did they
the
come
ward.
from? They're not mid creeps, right? Where did they come from?
They must be. Oh.
That's a mid wave there, though. Where did they bring those creeps?
the midway before that one. Yeah.
And they just ran it around all the way.
Cow poop.
Because that's 30 seconds of time to drag a creep wave.
Does take a long time.
Well, I don't know what
Yes,
you want me to
indeed
say,
he do.
I wasn't paying attention.
Me neither.
Hook shot.
Hook shot.
Line. Dark is going to find
Downtown.
a lonely little Yao.
Good night, Yao.
EHOME.KEEN just going
Prince.
to 2-0 LGD.
I can't believe this is happening.
This is pretty
Pick off
insane.
After pickoff. Keep it up, big boys.
Willy-nilly.
Willy.
Like, they look relatively good in the group stage when they were picking heroes like Pudge and
They
controlling
finished second,
runes.
right?
They finished 4th. It was
You're talking about EHOME.
EHOME.K, yeah.
Sorry.
They were picking Pudge and they were like playing around runes very well, but this is some next level laning.
Global, here we go. Mid lane, it's Viper in trouble, taking damage and he falls. It's Yao that gets vengeance here, but now Ame hot hit by the curse. It's no good. They lock down the bug. It's a 1-for-2. The wards will put damage to this tower. It's LGD that strike back. Something fierce. They've laced up their gloves. They've got EHOME in the corner, and they're just hitting them in the gut.
And now Victoria looking to flank from the backside. He
Whoa!
gets solo echoed in efforts to keep the Witch Doctor alive. The Ether Shock finishes him off anyways. Victoria making it over to the west. He should not die to this Maledict. And
Yao?
he will survive. Yao, though.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, Maledict did kill him.
It's in his name. He is not okay.
He's not okay.
He just said Yao.
Ow. It was a good move by LGD realizing hook shot was gone at top lane and Clockwork didn't have a TP to come mid, so they just
Good move. It was
Like
a
what-
brilliant move.
like 15-second respawn on Rasta,
They did
TP's
kind of
mid.
even things up on the back end of it.
Yeah, I mean the initial move from
They also
LGD.
got the Ember Spirit, right? Oh, I guess like
Yeah.
died as well.
Like I guess the plan was good. The execution was not so good because Ember jumping in, spamming remnants, having no mana to escape, and just getting blown up by
Hey.
Maledict plus Weaver right click.
How
Yeah,
is
the tower.
Viper itemizing?
Dragon Lance.
Yeah,
Lance.
pretty typical. As of
Lance.
recently.
He's got a lance.
Oh,
No,
is-
Lance. See, this is where my accent gets weird because I have lots of northern Lance, Bath, Grass. I say the hard A, whereas southerners say Bath and Grass and Lance and they extend the A.
That's the posh.
That's the posh bit,
Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful. It's lovely.
Beautiful. Well, I don't know, man. Viper's starting to feel a little underwhelming. It's like he poo-pooed on the silencer, but the recovery is there. They're within one creep kill from each other. But here we go, mid lane. It's Yao. This is the target. They keep finding. They've got the damage. Even Viper strike deployed. And he will be
It's a
killed.
little cooldown. He didn't, I mean, to be fair to maybe, he didn't really dump on him. Maybe left the lane, like, down 3 CS or something like that.
Well, that's true. But then, I mean, Viper was doubling his CS a few minutes after that. It was like
Right.
60 to 30.
Basically left to farm the lane as soon as he picked up his 6. So he certainly
What
was
does Bristol
ahead.
even have? Soul Ring and Ring of Health or something? Oh, he's got the full gap. Okay, he's got.
He's caught up.
Oh wait, he's actually got medallion.
He
Oh,
farmed,
the stacks.
He farmed a couple of stacks, yeah.
Okay.
He's recovered. Hook
And
shot,
they've
though,
been able to
from
kill
the
him
side.
earlier. Nice pushback, but 11 a lot tankier than they've been accustomed to thus far. 11 turning to fight into the Viper. The Activate Remnant is going to bring him low. They shackle on the east side to get a second kill.
The Viper's just not doing enough. He
And
dies
only lost
so
Victoria.
quickly.
Ame does not have any remnants left. They will back out for now, but it is a 3-for-1. for LGD in that mid lane, and net they're going to get about 1,000 gold and near 2,500.
It's
that Vanguard,
game.
that Vanguard keeping Bristol alive, so important.
What does Weaver have? Is this like a game where we can count as Weaver getting used? EHOME are starting to fall apart.
It's going to the early defusal, and he's not really very close.
Which I like.
It's real awkward against Earth Spirit Silencer, having 2 silencers that, you know, don't get popped by Lincolns, basically. They're not targeted
Yeah, I'm
spells.
glad he's not getting Lincolns this game. Also, Bristleback breaks it very easily.
So he can go, what, Diffusal, that can purge off silencers if he needs to do so.
Not on himself, right?
Then Diffusal BKB.
He can't purge himself with Diffusal.
Dire's top tower is
They
under
changed that like
attack.
2-3 times.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
That's why PL
yellow.
is so dumpster. PL is the
Oh, never mind.
dumpsteriest hero because of that.
Can't purge
You
silencers.
have to have Manta and Diffusal.
Hook shot from downtown, cog push into Echo. This silencer has been made a fool. Wow. What a combo from EHOME.KEEN.
They really shut him up.
Just when they think you're down, they strike back with a fury of 1,000 suns.
All right, now we're really in China.
Jesus.
We're talking about the fury of 1,000 suns.
Did you see that combination, Gareth?
Yeah, they fucked him up real good. Why do you keep hitting me?
Because I'm excited. Where's your excitement? I thought you liked Dota.
I do.
I do. Oh, pop it.
Dire's
You
Bomb
little
it.
poppet. You're right, Poppet.
Hello, Poppy.
Right, proper.
Right, proper.
Hello, Mommy.
Is your mum watching?
Me mum.
Does your mum watch?
No, I don't think so.
No? Does she not care?
I don't think.
Does she approve?
Now she does. She approves of money. So
Oh, okay.
Most parents do.
it's a little
Yeah.
bit better now that there's a little bit of money flowing. But does she give a shit about learning Dota enough? ESL New York, the one that I hosted that was close enough to my home that all my parents came for at least like a couple hours. And they were like, hey, this is kind of cool. Hey, we got a wraparound here. We got a wraparound the backside there. We got somebody coming around. What's it going to be? It's EH.K. He's doing big damage. He's coming back in. They're going to bring down 1. They're going to bring down 2. EHOME.KEEN, they're in a lot of trouble. LGD,
shot?
though, maybe they're in deep hook shot. It's going to be dark. He's got cogs to break this up, but now out come the Serpent wards. They're going to time-lapse back. They've found 2 to level it out. They lose the clockwork now, and the ward's going to start laying into the tower. LGD, it still looks good.
Do they have a remnant in army? If they stick around, they could jump. Yeah. If one moves too far, if one moves like in line with the bottom of the tier 1, he's fucked.
Bottom lane's been missing, just so you know.
All right, this Weaver, he's starting to do some damage, but it's not quite enough. He needs another item before he really starts to feel
He hasn't even completed the diffusal yet. So
He
that's
hasn't?
A bit of a concern.
Oh, well, he's got it coming now. The courier's got it.
I'm sure it does. Indeed.
I want to see him get a Desolator, Gareth.
On Weaver straight after Diffusal Blade?
I don't know. Maybe
you
he
need
needs
a defensive item.
I think at least Dragonlance.
The BKB?
Yeah, you need
shoot
BKB.
Dragonlance. I like Hurricane Pike.
Pike is okay. Here.
Pike,
But
Pike,
you
Pike,
really need to
Pike,
purge the
Pike,
silence. Yeah.
Pike.
I mean, silences, chains, double disable from Rasta.
Ember. Oh, he's got the Veil of Discord going into the Radiance. He might not get that blink that we were hoping for, boyos.
I'm telling you guys, this dire Earthsphere, man. Victoria's a player, let me tell you, but it's hard to get shit done.
What was it?
Yeah.
Blinks before 25?
Yep, we did 0 to 2, and I think we're winning it.
Yeah, that's only ever going to be Earthshaker and...
Maybe Ember.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, what about Earth?
I don't see that.
What
very
about
often.
Rasta?
They're so slow.
I'm a pony.
They buy like Tranquils
Go
and
to Clockwork. Oh, golly, he's trapped.
Oh, golly.
He's gonna push out. I think they're gonna find this kill, but no! Hook shot away.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Ember's chasing. He wants in.
Oh, is he gonna go too far?
Oh,
This
the
is a
Weaver.
He's still going. Look at Orange. Orange, look, he's dead.
Oh,
Wow,
easy.
can Weaver clean this up? Is there a remnant down?
He's
Yep,
gone.
there is.
He's out.
Goodbye.
I can't believe he actually got that kill. That's sick.
Cheeky bugger.
Cheeky Nando.
Why?
You can't just say cheeky Nando. It does have a meaning. It's not just a...
What does it mean?
I mean, Nando's is a restaurant that sells, like, grilled chicken.
Yeah.
And it's
And-
a Cheeky Nando?
And
You guys have Nando's
so,
in
like-
Europe?
yeah, it's a European
It's a big thing.
brand, I'm sure.
I think Canada.
Cheeky
too.
Nando.
Canada.
Pretty much everywhere. Pretty much if you're
But,
the queen,
you know,
all the same.
in England,
That's what I learned.
all these yobs, all these kiddos living with their mums still. They're like, oh, I could go home and have a home cooked meal. My mum's cooking dinner. She's got shepherd's pie in the oven, or I could go have a cheeky Nando's with the lads. You know, you go out on the town. You know,
can't just be a
so. Why does it have to be cheeky? Why can't you just say I want to go to Nando's?
Because it's a cheeky Nando's. Or you're a bit sauced up, you know. It's Saturday night. You're a bit sauced up. You're a bit sauced up.
Oh.
You're thinking I could go to Macca's, could go get a kebab.
Oh, just on the edge, Victoria, and the boulder smash there as well. Last word. They're not going to full commit on this Witch Doctor though. Hookshot is going to find the bristleback, not the ideal target. He's going to turn his back. Serpent Wards have been dropped down. Cat's going to fly.
Ember.
No one has really died yet. The Witch Doctor
Ember's arriving now.
Down to the magnetize. Oh, the Weaver in big trouble. Is forced to time lapse out. Now Silence up though. Echo come in. It hits onto 4. Still though, they get the Weaver before they end up going down. However, LGD very unhealthy. All gonna drop here. The Ember Spirit still continuing to fight forward. Can get dark with the chain.
Oh my God.
Even gets a Viper.
Everyone's gonna die.
Guard as well.
Everyone's dead. Oh my God, Viper survives! No way!
So it's a 4 for 5. Let's look at this recap.
Kill.
I think, click the recap. Oh God, I think Radiant, they get a big advantage. The Viper, look at, mouse over this damage. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna drive. Woohoo! 3,000. Guys, this is crazy.
And as you mentioned, the Ember showing up late to the fight only gets a couple thousand damage.
Gareth, you called it.
If he was there a little earlier with the blanket safety of global silence.
And that's why they kind of were hesitant as they found the Witch Doctors. They just threw a couple spells on him, backed off,
but then
got hit by the hook.
Then it's like hook shot, echo slam. Oh, we've got to drop Serpent Wards. We have to commit global. I didn't feel the strength of Magnetize in that fight.
Well, it's because he used it too early.
It killed the Witch Doctor. He did get it off on 3 heroes or so.
So it was 3 that many?
Yeah.
It's just a little early. I mean, they committed a lot for the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor still got off a cast that got a few bounces. Like, he had a decent impact on that fight, even though he did die first.
Viper went Solar Crest.
That he did. A lot of armor against the bristleback. Yeah. You already have the kind of natural magic resistance offered by Corrosive Skin.
I like S&Y on Viper. I think it is pretty good. He's just going to go for the full Hurricane Pike.
Stat-based items, right? Mid-game stat-based items are always good. But
who buys Lotus Orb for you this game? Clockwork? Because you need 1 Lotus for EHOME.KEEN. For sure.
Yeah, Clock seems like the natural Lotus carrier. He already has his Blade Mail and the Midas, in fact. Midas check?
Midas check?
Only one?
MMR check?
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Top lane.
Or in PUBG, you do the smoke check.
Oh, Victoria, a little bit afraid of the poor old Witch Doctor, thinking that potentially he may have backup behind him in the fog. Place on the high ground. This is going to catch a lot of LGD heroes.
Such an easy one to deward, though. But it's about time they start.
He will go BKB.
It's one of those that you know won't last the full duration, but it'll get the information you need around the Roshan pit for what you want to do.
Radiance queued up for Ame.
Feels like this is like the more popular way to do Ember now. We're not seeing him picked up nearly as much, but Radiant's definitely getting a little bit of extra love, which is kind of interesting.
I suppose it depends somewhat on your start. We see a lot of Maelstrom too, obviously cheaper, but
for sure, yeah. I've seen a couple like just bail Maelstrom into Radiance, right? If you're farming this well, it makes sense.
Got the longest kill streak currently.
Ame.
What's he on? Must be a killing spree now, right? Oh, he's got. Wait, he went 0-2, then 5. Okay.
5.
Wow.
You good?
That's huge.
It's the smoke rotation.
The Dire
into the Roche pit. The Dire scan.
They're all in the pit though, which is a little unusual. But they.
How low is Roche?
Yeah, he's not dead just yet.
Ooh, they've got the Solar Crest. They could still do it.
Just go in.
Get it.
Come on. Radiant scan successfully, but they found Dark on the backlines. Global is going to be used for them to try and clean up the clock, and they should be able to do so. We'll see if they opt to fight this from EHOME side. They're going to buy back the Clockwork immediately. TPM in towards the mid lane. Death Ward going to fly out. It's all the damage into the Bristleback. Meanwhile, on the east side, they are going to find Victoria, who will kick the Clockwork Ray, roll out, and potentially look for the TP. Does not have one. Just going to be brought down the Swarm, giving them the vision of that Earth Spirit.
What a play.
Near the
They
pit.
fell for the bait so hard.
What a play from EHOME, dude. They smoke into Roche. It's honestly a pretty risky Roche, but they have the Solar Crest, so they're able to do it. LGD get cocky. They think they've got a pick off, but the buyback on Clockwork, very smart, secures that team fight. They find 3 kills off that. It's huge. This game's now leveled out. If we look at the gold graph, I'm sure it's quite the roller coaster.
They thought they had more time. Ember spent a lot of time top lane still farming and came only sort of as they went on the Clockwork, and by the time he arrived at the fight, Roshan was already dead. All of their spells have been baited out. Because that's meant to be kill Clockwork, then you rotate into Roshan and, you know, fight as Roshan is dying. But like you said with the Solar Crest, it was just a little bit faster than LGD expected.
Yeah, they got the positive scan off as well.
Yeah. The Radiant scanned, LGD scanned, but everyone was in the pit, so they didn't get the flash of
Yeah,
red.
and then the scan came out right as they were finishing Roche in that area from EHOME, and they rocket flared with the clock, and that's what prompted the initiation on the Clockwork. But they couldn't kill him quickly enough. And even then, though they did get him, he bought back, feeling like with the Midas and already having the Blade Mail, he has his essentials.
Totally worth.
And yeah, they definitely took a very convincing
This
fight
is
off
too
the back
European for me, and he's complaining now.
end. Goddamn Americans.
Jeez.
America.
Where's she from? She's from Boston, isn't she?
Halberd.
Boston.
Halberd, the Bills.
Wicked man.
Well, that makes sense, but
You okay?
No.
You seem really uncomfortable.
I'm losing the battle with my mic cord.
I was having the same issue.
Getting
That's why I
killed.
didn't want to sit in the
meanwhile,
middle.
bottom lane, they are going to find out the Earth Spirit. Victoria going to try and kick the Earthshaker away. They'll commit the Death Ward, and the cask bounce is a bit fortunate. It will take out Victoria.
Yeah, that bottom fight, we didn't talk about the Earthshaker as well, the Blink Echo, was huge.
Oh, yeah, that was
because that was the thing that really swung it the other way. You know, almost 10 people died, but if that Blink Echo hadn't hit 3-4 people,
Yeah,
then it would have been
at least 3, if
LGD.
not 4.
Yeah, LGD would have pretty much just swung their way through, at the very least had 2 heroes alive and would have swept. Earthshaker's been relatively quiet this game though, apart from that one move.
Certainly was an impactful one, though, as you mentioned. Building into the Halberd is Old 11. Weaver, of course, a natural Lincoln's carrier, but doesn't have one yet in this game.
More evasion.
Yeah, that as well.
You can evade Witch Doctor ult, but you can't damage block it, right?
Correct.
Okay. That's one I always get flipped in my head sometimes. Not always, but sometimes get flipped in
You
my head.
just have to think about the mechanic. Vanguard would be completely broken against Witch
global
Doctor
about
ult.
Yeah.
Okay, Ame gets
How?
killed by the Viper.
But how?
Actually, not sure.
Echo?
Blink Echo,
They
yeah.
used Echo. Okay, that makes sense.
Figured it out.
We
Detours.
detectives. It's getting late here, folks.
How long an Aegis? Another 2.5, 3 minutes?
Got it. Weaver
On Weaver, yeah.
on Weaver. 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute 20,
seconds.
not as long as I thought. Okay. Well, they'll get a tier 1, maybe a tier 2 out of this. Especially with Global down, they've got a lot more freedom to do what they
I
want.
think there'll be 2 supports mid lane, so that's going to allow them to continue to push forward on the tower, despite not having their Viper nearby. We'll get that for free.
Another tower down. Only tier 2s remain. All the tier 1s dead.
10-second BKB on Weaver as well. Not looking good for LGD, honestly, the way these
Really
team
isn't.
fights are going. I don't know how they're meant to set up for this.
What have we?
Wait for Aegis to go? Because if they're the ones pushing into tier 2s, they get Blink Echoed, they get hook-shotted. Stragglers are caught by Weaver, who's very
Really
mobile,
feels
and
like they're
Viper.
lacking damage. They do have the Radiance on Ame, but
Feels like they're lacking catch as well. Almost as if they need EHOME.K to dive behind tier 2s, or they need them to, you know, walk up high ground into no vision. But
Yeah.
they've been warding so effectively until, you know, now is the first time I feel in like 28 minutes where there have been no wards, no Radiant wards on the dire side of the map.
Games like this kind of make me wonder why Rasta is getting so much priority in
yeah,
certain
Radiant
regions.
are absolutely fine.
Because it feels like he can't do too much right now. I mean, yeah, he gets the wards down in fights. He's been somewhat effective, but it's such a fragile support. Right,
Meanwhile, Victoria will be able to find out the Witch Doctor. Gets the Magnetize down. It's only onto 1, and now the hook shot is going to keep Old 11 back. The TP attempt out is going to be thwarted. And he will die to the last word. Kick through to Swarm, comes, connects on the
Did he
11.
cancel his TP to try and maledict the Bristle, I
It
think?
did look like he canceled because he turned
Oh, yeah.
before or as the TP was.
It's a tough play.
So I think the call was turn maledict, but with the last word doing so much damage it just popped him. But yeah, Rasta's very good when you're on the front foot and you can, you know, actively go and push towers and just use Serpent Wards, chip away, have someone like a Bristleback hit the tower as well. Defensively, similar to how Silencer used to be run in the 5 role, if you're using your spells in team fights to try and swing it back into your favor and use it as, you know, a swing mechanism with Serpent Wards to win a team fight, you'd lose so much of the potency of the ability.
Still a small lead for EHOME.KEEN. Viper, he's going to move straight into more evasion, actually. He wants to get the butterfly.
Still, though, do you not feel that there's a sense of, or there has to be a sense of urgency for EHOME? Are they really willing to take this later and later? There's still 3 tier 2s up for LGD. Like, are you sweating that much right now if you're LGD?
I mean, Viper's still comfortably at the top. Weaver, what's his next item going to be? He's had the defusal.
I mean, you say comfortably, but Ame has a Radiance. Bristle's going to farm faster. Weaver's going to keep up for
What does
sure.
the Weaver have?
He's on the way to his Deso. He'll have the Deso soon. But I mean, I just feel that they need to take more in this window for EHOME. There's a Tricore that scales pretty well for LGD side. Silencer carry late game with the talents is probably a bit underrated, honestly.
With the Magic Community piercing Ags as well. If he goes that direction.
So they will posture up top lane, look to take out one of the healthier tier 2s. Mid lane's a bit shabby right now, so they can probably get that as a lower hanging fruit going forward.
Yeah.
I just fail to see how LGD catch and kill anyone unless EHOME are the one. Like, you know, EHOME are always going to be the ones pressing and pushing forward into towers.
Halberd going to be used.
Yeah.
Victoria just a moment too late, and waiting in the wings is the Earthshaker. LGD slowly bringing the full complement of their heroes to the top lane. Not quite ready to fight yet, but they should be.
So is EHOME, though. This is brewing. This could be scary. LGD need to be very careful here. This tower already quite low. EHOME,
Silence.
they are ready, dude. I think this Earthshaker is really what's scary.
There's
There's
the
the slam.
11, they get the Maledict off. Viper Strike is there as well. They'll force him back. As BKB was used by the Weaver, he's going to time-lapse and get the hell out of dodge.
Nice
He
force.
actually needs to come back in. Now the Global's used. They've been able to isolate the Clockwork. They'll bring him down. Jump forward from the Earthshaker.
He's still silenced, hey?
Gets one right-click off. Gets the Echo off, but he's taking tons of damage from Maybe. Maybe brings him down before he even gets Yao. Meanwhile, the Viper on the backline does end up picking up the Bristleback.
They go 2 for 2. They get the tower. EHOME are still pretty happy with that. Even just forcing the Rasta to use the wards defensively in these fights is good for EHOME.K. They're controlling the tempo of the game, and they need to use the Water Claws.
Yeah, I say
global.
considering that the heroes that died for EHOME, they're definitely out.
Is Clock going Ags? Please tell me he's going Ags.
He is going.
He's going Halberd.
Halberd.
Okay. I mean, LGD are much more ulti-reliant with the Serpent Wards and Global. If they're able to extend team fights a little longer, get multiple hook shots out, and just split the fight in general, like the hook shot into Bristle was really good. The force stab to try and save Bristle was decent, but with the Maledict on him, he ticked over. And sure enough, Serpent Wards and Silencer dump so much damage into the clock, but in the end, it's a clockwork. Who cares? He goes in, he dies. He's done his job. He's distracted everyone else from hitting the Weaver and the Viper
as well. So. Could have gotten even worse for LGD, and
they got
as we were touching upon earlier, they need to get the towers.
Yep.
So this one mid will take a lot less commitment from their end. Thanks. And offlane tower still very healthy, but EHOME making strides towards suffocating LGD off of the map. Ember Spirit soon is certainly going to be the only one who can kind of safely farm these waves.
Can they weather the storm though? Can LGD hold out for long enough?
Yeah, so the biggest issue is killing this Weaver, I feel, right? Like, even if they hold out, the Weaver feels like he's
sad,
going to
buddy.
continue to grow.
I'm tired. I have to cast South America tomorrow morning.
What time?
I gotta get up at 8.
What time's it now? 11 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah, you should go to bed soon.
Yeah. Oh, this might be me last one. That was like an Australian who moved to the UK when he was 14. Isn't that a great combo accent?
For sure. If that's what you're trying to do.
I'm
for
skilled.
Sure. Obviously. Evidently you are.
No comment.
This could be LGD series as well. What do you know?
It's true.
We'll see.
A little surprising.
Indeed.
Hey,
You
guys.
got your Deso.
Deso later up on Weaver.
There is an AC finished on Maybe, who's honestly done admirably to keep up in farm, being a hero that's not really safe to farm out by his lonesome.
And without Midas.
Manta Style up on the Viper. He's ready to deal with all of these debuffs.
Steady Eddie.
Yes, indeed.
Dire's
Plus
middle
2
tower
cast
is under
bounces.
attack.
Oh, 30 Shakushi damage. That's a weird
Dire's
one.
middle tower has
Here we
fallen.
go. Up top, Clockwork. Is he going for a solo kill on the Ember? I doubt he'll get it because, oh my, Lanta, he had a Remnant down. Gareth, I don't believe it.
You don't believe that Ame used his abilities correctly.
What would you say if I told you that Intel was working on a new processor for gamers like you?
What would you say if the ad was 2.5 minutes long?
What if I told you that they knew that latency was important to gamers like you and that the Intel XD processor has the lowest latency?
How do they? Is it capital X lowercase d?
I have no idea.
Is it actually Intel XD? Please, I beg.
No, it's like Intel i9 or something.
Oh, that's really.
But it's
boring.
designed for gamers just like you. You fit right in their demographic.
Just like me. I'm sure I'm too old for that demographic, right?
Just like how
I'm
PBS
28
Would you
now.
really trust a processor if it was labeled XD?
I would buy it. I would buy an Intel i9
It would
XD.
fucking fry in 3 months, and you would call you would call support, and it would be like, please have a chat with our online correspondent, and
their
the
website-
correspondent would type back XD,
Yeah, dude.
and you'd
Their,
be like,
their website would give you that web of like, if this, then this, if this, then this, and then every single time it just stops one step before fixing it and says
No,
XD.
XD.
Or they would just recycle 2-year-old memes. They just have pictures of that boy come up. You know, you'd ask, what's up with my processor? It's like, yo, what up?
what
Dat
are
boy?
those?
What are those? Damn, Daniel.
Oh, God.
Memes. Okay. Bristleback. He's got the utility belt, right? He's got Solar Crest. He's got.
You have a
Halberd.
loose elbow. It's all over. Just
You're elbowing me.
your elbow.
Mommy, he's elbowing me under the table.
His elbow's a little slutty. It's a little loose, you know. Needs to tighten its shit up.
Oi,
Jesus.
Mommy, Night Stalker looks like Predator, aye? Did you see the clip from the secondary stream where the British guy's casting his mom comes in and says, "Oh, can you shut the fuck up in there?"
Really?
Something like that. Yeah, she yells at him.
Who was it?
Yeah, gonna
I
get
don't know.
initiated on. Viper Strike is there, and now running forward with the battery assault is the Clockwork. He's gonna cog back old 11, who's in trouble getting body blocked up as the halberded Viper. Cast comes through. Maledict is there. Couple of right clicks from the low ground from the Weaver as well.
He's dead,
11
dude.
is dead. To right.
Yo, seriously, with the Desolator minus armor and then the Death Ward laying into him, it doesn't matter if his back is turned. The Maledict does so much damage. I think you guys underestimated the power of the Witch Doctor. I didn't, and that's why I'm here.
You are the
Right,
best.
right?
You are the best.
Thank you. I've been waiting for
And
someone
that's
to tell
why
me.
I'm here.
Oh, global silence from Somnus.
For what?
What? though?
Silence for what?
I'm not sure, but he used it. Called it right.
Was it to get Ember out? I guess it was to get Ember out. There were 2 heroes. Lag. Global for what? I'm so.
For what?
Okay,
Why?
okay, it's GG. Me TP mid.
I don't care.
IDK MMR.
Wheel wreck whilst whistling.
Wanker.
You
You what?
Dude, they're gonna go high ground off this. Can we look at
Are
the
they gonna,
buyback chart,
they're
please?
gonna whittle away at the tower.
Yes, they are going to whittle it. Whittle it down.
Whittle
to
it
a little
down.
Piece of wood. The glyph has been used to start things out. Here we go.
But at
it's
what
gonna be
cost?
LGD. At what cost, as Breaky CPK would say from afar, LGD will make the hold, but Weaver, he's taking damage. Time lap might be on the docket,
used
but
it
no,
already.
he's already used it. Mr. P is a god.
Oh,
as
LGD are in trouble if they
pushed
chase.
out of the base. Searing chains don't connect the dust. It hits on a few, but doesn't matter. Nay, as they would say in the UK.
That's really good discipline from LGD. If they chase that any further, they're running into, Blink
Well
Echoes
done.
come back into
Well
them.
done, sir.
Yeah.
Nay.
Gareth was
on
trying
nay
to salvage the cast.
side. Yay on nay side.
Go on, sir. Go on.
Tarry hail, chaps. What?
I'm feeling
Yes,
like
yes.
a squire today, boys.
Yeah. Just a squire, not a lord.
Squire. No, that's the whole point.
You don't feel fancy.
I'm feeling
Fancy.
Fancy.
fancy. Oh, I am on my fancy town.
Anything new?
You haven't had like a...
Zyori's accent's pretty new.
Have you had a rhubarb
Yeah.
crumble?
There's gonna be a fight.
Dude, a fight's breaking out. Let's go. Let's see what's happening. LGD, they're going to hop in. But no, it's the other way. It's EHOME.K. They're going to find the first kill. It's Somnus down. He buys back, but he doesn't have the global. Now, Rasta, he's dead. He's gotten his wards down. EHOME.K might be doing it. Old 11, he's taking huge damage. But on the backside, Somnus is buyback.
Earthshaker's ready. Earthshaker's ready.
He wants
no,
to
he's walked past him.
Jam. Thank you, ma'am. Get in there, you rat bastard. He's going to slam it. But it's
They
too
killed
little,
Beaver.
too late. The global's back.
LGD
Beaver's
doing it.
down. The Earthshaker's down as well.
LGD have done it.
Is bad.
They've held
LGD. They're going to move on as now K comes in.
Ame.
It's not K. It's Dark. He's doing some work on the clockwork, but they need to get the hell out of here. Somnus is going to start lighting them up. He's got the long nines, the roll. Victoria says, hey there, ho there, hi there. It's a hook shot away. He's going to make it. He
What are
made
the
it.
nines? He's got the nines.
The long nines.
Long nines. What is that?
Those are cannons. Don't you know anything about pirates? Those are long nines.
All right. Today I learned this shot. Long nines.
Just like a sticky wicket, you know, when you're playing croquet, you don't want your wicket to be sticky
Oh yeah.
because the ball has to go through it.
That's a slide along the grass, you know.
So LGD kind of did it. Like, can we look at the gold graph again, please? I love the gold graph. Old Nessie there. Okay, thank you, Mr. P. I think eHome are still in an okay position, right?
They did force the buyback out of maybe.
That is true. That is very true.
I want this. Oh, I didn't change this hotkey back. God damn. Get it. Get it.
But this is breaking. That's like almost breaking point now, right? This is 40 minutes in. You're meant to be ending the game
Last
with your
600.
Viper Weaver.
Are you still talking about breaky CPK?
No, breaking point. You know, where the point at which you start to lose momentum.
The point at which Earthshaker almost gets a solo kill on Shadow Shaman.
Strength gain, man. Look at that strength.
Pretty nasty. Wait,
57
fight,
plus 10.
fight, Mr. P. Here we go. It's going to happen. They get a stun on 2. Old 11, he's going to come in for more. The Witch Doctor getting low, but he's healing up. They're not going to be able to find the kill there, but on this other side, the Earthshaker, he hurts, he yearns, disarm on the Viper. He's trying to make it back to the tower. He will, and now that he can auto-attack, maybe they can do something to Old 11, but they don't have the Maledict. It's a 5v3. This is LGD's chance to maybe get some more control of the map and take some of these tier 2 towers.
What's Roshan time?
Yarg.
When's Rosh?
Yarg.
3.5
respawn in
minutes.
3.5
Respawn,
minutes.
yeah,
Ninny.
minimum respawn. So, not convenient for LGD, to say the least.
But we don't know yet, right? That's the
Correct.
May respawn.
Radiant structure.
Dude, look at Somnus.
He hits pretty
He's
hard.
turned it up. He's got an Assault Cuirass. Now he's going to go into the
levels off
Aghanims,
that
dude. He's
Alien
going to go the
attacker.
straight right
Oh,
clicker.
denied with the nether toxic.
Oh, stun on 2 from Victoria.
Destruction.
But the fights are now happening on the Radiant side of the map,
Which is good.
which is good for LGD. Very good for LGD.
Take a look at the hero levels, and you've already capped out on your Viper, so there's still a lot to be
Hey,
desired.
what are
here for
Viper's
these
level
heroes.
25 talents? I'd like to know, please.
I can't remember now. They changed the poison to hit buildings at 20.
20 armor? Well, that's pretty good, but very boring.
Yeah.
Probably better than the DPS, so that's very underwhelming.
And Viper's a boring hero in general, right?
Poison
He
attacks
deserves-
buildings.
He deserves a talent that point. Yes. Mott.
Sorry,
Out.
out. I'm going to spam Viper for 2 days straight, and I'm going to see if it gets me more MMR. Do you want to watch that,
It
Gareth?
won't get you more MMR. You
Should
know
I
why?
stream it?
Can you
Because
pick
you know what people are bad at in pubs?
Can you pick Quap instead, please?
Pushing
Ending
high
games.
ground. Yes.
Quop, quop, quop.
Quap.
And Viper just gets you a shit ton of kills, and then you lose the game.
That's true.
It's like
Sometimes you
Ursa.
can demoralize people, though.
Sometimes, yes. Get
Wow.
them on
Sometimes
field.
you can. I've lost
You
a
get them
game
on
when I
field,
was
it
like
helps.
34-0-17 or some shit on Viper.
Yeah.
And lost the game.
That sounds like a Viper game.
Yeah.
In a
Wow.
pub, anyway. Coordination is skill.
All right, back to farming. We go. It's about damn.
So yeah, that entire fight was basically 2 heroes from LGD, Earth Spirit and Ember Spirit, chasing, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 of EHOME.K back towards their base.
Octarine core secured by Ame.
Which item, sorry?
Octarine.
Do you know what Octarine Core is in reference to?
Is under
Nectarines.
Nope. Discworld by Terry Pratchett. Octarine is the color of magic.
I don't know who Terry Pratchett is.
You've never read a Terry Pratchett book?
Name more than one Terry Pratchett book.
Going Postal, The Hogfather. Guards, Guards, Guards.
Sorry, none of these were in my high school curriculum.
Okay.
Have you ever read that book, The
It's
Jolly
smart.
Rogers?
It's
Oh,
smart.
is there a gank? Go to the guy. Oh, God, old
He's
11.
fine,
He pops the
dude.
BKB.
He's fine.
He will run. Oh, the BKB!
He's never gonna die! He's a bristleback with a
The
BKB.
Maledict, though.
That was his 10-second BKB.
Yeah, but he pissed the hell out of EHOME, right?
Boy, he pissed him.
Pissed
Yeah,
him
they-
right off.
They used a Viper
Right.
Strike. I'm sure they're really upset about that. Oh, hook
shot.
shot in. Oh, here we go. He's going to go on to
Here's a
Victoria.
blink.
Maybe it's broken
Rocket
up.
flare?
Silencer. He's on the other
Rocket
side
flare?
of it.
Rocket flare?
He wants
Oh,
the-
they
he
found
wants-
maybe, though.
That's really bad.
That's no buyback.
Will die.
How does maybe get caught there? I thought they disengaged. You were really hyper today.
I'm trying to bring the hype, or else I'm going to fall asleep.
Okay, fair enough.
And this is actually a very exciting game. I can't believe EHOME.K is like looking like they might 2-0 LGD. This deserves some hype. They could still close this out. It's getting a little
Yeah.
scary,
It's
but like they're hanging in there. I mean, they're still
They're
hanging on to
in
this
the
little lead.
lead.
Look at Weaver, right? He's got an
Correctly.
Orchid. He's itemizing well to maintain the lead.
They're in the lead. I will not refute that point.
but how do they kill Barracks?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Ember Spirit's just in an
They're decent at
outbound.
right-clicking the barracks. It's killing the heroes before they begin to right-click the barracks.
Guys,
Up the hill.
Silencer's dead for 50 seconds. They want to go high
Oh,
ground.
they've
but
stunned the Weaver before the time. Once he gets forced left,
Oh.
he's forced to pop the BKB. He wants to go back in here and use it. He's going to start hitting the buildings. They're going to drop down the wards, though, and that's going to piss him right off. And he's going to back up. Now,
They're giving him
the
the old
Viper.
Steve Irwin.
oh, nice Manta style.
What's the Steve Irwin?
When you just piss him off. There we go.
There are no stingrays here, are there?
No.
That's so fucked up.
What do you mean?
Rip Steve.
That's what he does the whole South Park thing.
Too
Oh, I'm
soon,
gonna,
too soon.
Oh, I'm gonna poke him in with his stick. That ought to piss him off.
Piss him
You've
right
never
off.
seen that clip?
That was
Seriously,
actually
he died
pretty
10
good.
years ago.
Is it really 10 years ago?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's probably
pretty close. It was a long time
Probably like
ago.
4.
Jeez.
Yeah,
His
probably
show
like a
was
solid
pop-
4 or 5.
His show was popular when I was in high
No,
school.
it must be more than 4 or 5
I
now,
graduated
right?
high school 10 years ago.
I guess it is.
It's probably been like 7.
Radiant's
split the
bottom
difference.
tower is under attack.
Steve Irwin,
Absolutely.
R.I.P.
Rent-
2006.
So,
Holy
wait,
shit,
really?
It was 10 years.
It's
2006.
11 years ago.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, too soon, I guess. My bad, guys.
I didn't say too soon. I said,
I said too soon. He was a national treasure.
that ought to piss him off.
Boy, this ought to piss him off. You ever
hell.
seen his movie, like The
me
Head
out.
Collision? It's actually really, really funny. For the wrong reasons, but it's still funny.
No, I've not seen it.
It starts off, he's just like cruising down in his Jeep and there's a snake in the middle of the road. And he jumps out and goes, "Boy, that's a mighty big whopper!"
Well, hookshot is going to find Victoria's first spirit. He's up on the hill, going to roll down, does not get blocked. But the jump forward Echo's going to connect onto 3. Global happens afterwards. Maybe pops his BKB, starts to put the right clicks into the Earthshaker and the Sleight of Fist.
Has to
brings
kill
him
the
low.
bug.
They do end up getting him down. Aim
Maledict.
still right-clicking from the cliff above. 11 surviving through everything here. Couple
Dead
of
though.
heroes
Oh.
dead, but
The Maledict is
maybe
too
is
much.
dead as well.
They're
and now
taking him
11
down.
in trouble.
He shall fall.
What
Gareth.
does, wait, click on Weaver. What does Weaver have? MKB or some shit? No. How do they stop? They just killed maybe through BKB while he was TPing?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That hurt a little bit, actually.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got very excited.
MKB, sir.
MKB on Viper, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
did Viper chase the Silencer? It was Weaver plus, like, maybe...
I mean, the Silencer isn't that beefy though, right? He does a lot
No.
of damage,
No, you're
but
right.
he's
the Viper
not.
was on the bridge.
Yeah.
I thought maybe died here.
You know,
maybe
he forced
Hurricane...
out.
He forced and TP.
We just witnessed a cool mechanic there, though. If you have BKB on, Maledict still is applied, but the damage doesn't
Yeah.
do
It
anything.
doesn't dispel, just...
So,
yeah.
but it doesn't make you immune to it being cast on you. So as soon as that BKB was off, Maledict destroyed him, and there's no
But
way the
you
Bristol
can't,
was going to live.
you can't cast Maledict on a BKB target, but
Well,
using
they just
BKB
did.
after...
Cast it beforehand.
He cast it before, surely?
No, he did it while he was BKB.
Really?
Yes.
Can you do that?
Well, apparently so.
Fuck.
We just saw it. Unless I'm dumb.
Says no. But cannot be dispelled, right? So it has to be cast before.
It must have been, unless you saw a bug. Or,
Alright, we'll see.
your brain is bugged, so I don't know, dude.
It's possible.
Alright, they do get the Aegis relatively
maybe I'm
free.
right.
They are
And
both
still,
standing
though,
next to each other. This is really dangerous, their positioning. There's no spread.
That's okay.
So they'll get the melee and back out content with their spoils for now. They can get the shrines as well. They'll point to the bottom one. Still a tier 2 standing here.
They have
Did you
vision of the tier 2,
Did you see in that last fight, didn't it look like that he was BKB'd at the end and then he used the Maledict? How long does Maledict last for?
A long time.
12
a long
seconds?
time.
A long time.
12.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's
Yeah, alright,
over
it
the
was
full
probably
duration
on
of the
before.
BKB.
Okay, yeah. Alright, you guys are right, I'm a dummy.
It's alright, Maledict. Draft prediction.
Is-
I still don't like Witch
Game
Doctor.
winning spell. Look at this cardi. Boom! That is some damage. Check this out. Spaff! It
Say
missed.
that one again?
It missed. Again, it missed.
Spaff.
Yeah. Spaff! Oh, look at that. Cardis are OP these days. Man.
Kapow.
They actually do a dumb amount of damage. The Enchantress double card strat,
Dang.
With alacrity.
something that people make fun of, but it's actually really dumb how fast you can siege towers.
Dude, Beastmaster, Enchantress, Invoker.
Oh, these monsters get picked, man.
Inner Beast, Alacrity. On those catapults do
Guys.
a lot of damage.
EHOME.KEEN, they are hanging on to this lead. Another 50-minute game. China living up to its reputation with these very long matches so far in the playoffs. We're averaging like 50 minutes plus game time now.
Ice Frog will fix that before T.
Maybe. Maybe.
He'll do it. He'll figure out a way.
8-second BKB!
Hey, MRP, just click through all the heroes.
Jump forward
and
from
Oh.
aim. He's going to pop his
Oh.
BKB and try and get to work here. He does not have detection, though, for the Glimmer Cape of the Witch Target. He's still
Dude.
hanging around during the duration of this BKB, but he does end up backing out. Now wards are down.
You
Hook
what,
shot, though,
mate?
it's going to find Yao. He will be isolated out. Force staff from the Clockwork, though. Yao should be safe for now. BKB up on maybe. They've isolated out the Viper, who's halberded up. He pops Blade Mail, though, and now over on the north side, the Ember Spirit is going to finally be able to find the lead. And that is a big kill. They're actually going to buy him back. EHOME.KEEN on the back foot here. Nice Echo Slam, though, on the backside, but is there the follow-up? Aim still very healthy here, and they're able to kill off the Earthshaker as well as the Witch Doctor.
And maybe still alive.
Oh, wow.
Aim does end up dropping.
Oh, maybe dies.
Trouble. Maybe he's gonna drop his
Oh,
bubble. Impossible Weaver
dear.
buyback, though, and he's taking a lot of damage. He's currently silenced.
He's good.
He's down to
No,
the
the
last
Ember's
word.
back.
Now
Ember
Aim-
bought back as well.
He's got Slight, but no chains.
He's got the BKB. Viper's not going to win this duel. He's going to try to force that,
Yeah,
but he
Blink.
is going to burn
Just like-
down.
He's got Blink chains now as well to try and catch, but Orange is too fast.
Wow.
Okay.
Very convincing. Again for LGD. Buybacks used by both sides, but it's the Ember Spirit that comes out the victor.
But Ember can't just go and hit tier 3, right? It's not something Ember excels at. Maybe if he had that DD that's at bot spot, he could go up.
It's a load of bollocks.
It's bollocks.
Yeah, all right, lads. All right, lads.
Oh, Hook comes through.
Now Clock dies.
Dire's middle barracks
Okay.
are
Let's see it, Dark. Hit him with the chips. That was a nice
little
call.
bit around.
Nice call.
He's scared of Witch Doctor TPing.
Oh.
Cancels the TP as well, being a bit of a nuisance. He still has a BKB, so should be just safe to survive. But
What are these couriers doing? Picking up gem? Yeah, I think Radiant Courier missed out on
Radiant's
it. Dire
bottom
Courier got there ahead of
is
them.
under attack.
All right, Victoria.
LGD win this time.
that is a long distance to go.
All right, EHOME get cleaned up, though.
Mud blood?
That is the sad trombone IRL.
Or
Horse! Someone save me, please.
Shave you?
It would be quite painful.
what?
Bane, dude. That's what he says when they rip off his mask. 20% cooldown reduction. This is a great build, Mr. P.
Yeah. On top of the Octarine core, let's check out this BKB cooldown. 42 seconds.
Well, that's-
What's the
8
Lincoln?
seconds.
Well, that's
What's
just stupid.
7.8.
That is actually goofy.
That's nuts.
The boost of travel important as well, but whatever. Abyssal Viper.
I like it, dude. Viper needs some lockdown. Now he's going to be able to jump on people, keep them in
BKB popped
place.
by the Earthshaker, and he wants to ensure his retreat. Could have been a BKB Blink Slight to cancel that, but I believe he used his Blink to get to the high ground there. more than likely off. Will anyone else hit that level 25 milestone? We got already 5 heroes in the game.
Silence is struggling though, without Midas and without the ability to shove and clear creep waves.
Echo, they're going to expend everything for this old 11 Bristleback. Victoria gets a kick through a few, but it looks like they're just going to sacrifice the Bristle here. Yao actually hangs around a little bit long, and now maybe here as well. He's going to be pushed out to the east. Can they pursue him?
Where's Ember? Oh, he's in the back. Ember's doing shit somewhere.
There he is. He's trying to pick up the back line. He kills
they use the global
Earthshaker.
now.
Nice
This is the
BKB.
time where they need to kill off the Weaver, but they're unable to do
He's
so.
gonna Shikuchi.
He's glimmered up and makes it away.
So 1 for 2. It's another good fight for the Radiant. Clockwork, he missed his hook shot at the beginning of that fight, making it a lot more difficult for them to find a victory.
So it's
there.
a good fight, but what do you get off it as EHOME.KEEN?
All of their ultis. Global's down, Magnetize down, Serpent Ward's gone. So all of the threat now is Ember Spirit and Silencer.
Earthshaker is dead, though. He's dead.
Echo's also off the sidelines, but I would have to agree that
That's fine.
LGD are a little bit more
Especially-
reliant on theirs than the Echo.
Especially when the next big fight's going to come around. Or come around bot lane potentially. Maybe.
Buyback advantage heavily in the Dire's favor, however. 40
Oh,
seconds
none
till
on the
Earthshaker.
Radiant.
Yeah, only the clock.
Oh dear.
But guys, Viper has an MKB. He's been thinking about Butterfly for so long, and he's finally going to commit to it. I still think Viper can carry this. They've got a lane of barracks. There's a tier 2 tower in the bottom, but I think EHOME.K are still positioned to handle this all right.
What's Roshan's status?
Up in minimum.
That's the next big
1
fight
minute.
then. That's the next big fight. But that should coincide with LGD having all of their ultis back up. So it's not that big of a
Oh no,
deal.
maybe could be in trouble here. Has a pike. Calmly walks back up the hill. Saves the pike for now. Has a BKB as well. He is going to force tap himself away. BKB, can they continue to pursue?
Ember's alone in the back 1v5.
Ember looking to flank the backside. Aim feeling pretty tanky.
I don't know. These BKBs were used a little bit prematurely.
They
Now
will
the
get
Radiant
off,
breaks
but
out
the
Echo
next on to 3. Weaver getting low though, and he's hexed up by Yao. He gets the BKB off. He's able to time lapse and continue fighting. They've killed off maybe. Over to the east though, they may be able to get the Clockwork. Aim going to jump in to join with old 11, and now they'll turn on to the Viper, but the Viper never
Viper's just
doing
destroying
work
people
on Bristleback. He's still taking damage here, but he will survive for now. Aim getting low on mana. He's silenced up by the Orchid, and he's going to be killed off as well.
Literally, Viper. I want to look at that recap, but I think he did so much damage.
He stood in right click the entire
He was a turret that entire fight, and it was deadly.
A turret?
A turret. Buyback from the
The
Clockwork.
Weaver as well.
No, but you're right.
4,400 damage.
Was it 2 or 3 BKBs popped very early, you know, at the start of the fight?
Mid lane,
And
dude. What are they doing?
Then there's Echo and Hookshot all landing onto 3-4
Double
people.
buyback, but they're going for the win. Weaver, he's just focusing on tier 4s. With the 2 buybacks, this might be hard, but 2 of the big cores still in the grave. No buyback available on Silencer, none available on the
Viper yet.
Ember either.
Viper's walking up. So
He's on his
they're
way.
gonna
He is
lock
yellow.
on
He's
there.
going to make it to the high ground now.
He hits yellow.
He is yellow, but he's going to man up here. That's going to be the end of that 1 tier 4. A whole nother tier 4 to go. 30 seconds on Silencer. This is going to be tight, but they could still focus the throne. They're going to need
Going for the
Maledict to
juggler
kill this
here.
guy.
They get the nice bounce back onto old 11 as well. They will get the halberd off, but Manta from the Viper. Clockwork trying to body
It's
off
throne
Yao,
time.
and he's doing it successfully.
It's over.
They've got the
Shackled up,
Desolator. I
but-
think they've won. They made the right call. Silencer up in 8 seconds unless they can somehow stop these heroes from hitting the throne. But no, Victoria is the one that dies.
EHOME.K.
BKBs get popped. And now the glyph. Silencer's back. This is actually close. They have to focus the throne now. Good game gets called by LGD, and that will be it. The throne will pop.
That's
and
a
it is
prediction
2
slate right there.
kill. EHOME.K shut down the #1 seed LGD. Unbelievable.
This is crazy. We want to see Serpent